Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Shop, the world's only comic book podcast.
My interruption for today was not very good.
You just kind of gave up.
Yeah, I did give up. Well, yeah, again, we're recording on Thursday, so it's not actually Wednesday today. So, you know, that's
Next week,
fun.
we're going to have to do the same thing, too, because I have a mandatory meeting at work from 1:30 to 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. What the fuck's what kind of meeting is it like?
We just all have to sit in a room for a
We have to swim together. It's synchronized swimming.
That honestly might be it, and if it is, I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, okay. What's going on in your life, buddy?
Fucking nothing.
A lot of news happened.
Many news.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. The creator of Arrested Development's narration is directing Han Solo.
Ron Howard. And then the previous directors exploded.
Yeah, they're so they can't direct Nightwing anymore.
Yeah, no, they don't exist. Yeah, so everybody's been complaining about that. It's like, whatever. The only thing that sucks about it is that it was direct during production.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, I didn't need a Han Solo movie.
No.
I prefer it when they, make new characters rather than, like, it's nice. I wasn't against the Han Solo movie. I was like, sure, I like this. But now that it's not in my grasp anymore, it's like if I had a massive buffet and then like a butler came in, here's some crackers, but then he walked back over and was like, oh shoot, those are stale. Let me go get you some new ones. And normally I'd just be like, oh, well, okay, cool. But everybody on the internet's been like, you fucking piece of shit! Give me those crackers!
I'm so confused right now. Your analogy started off all right, but then there was a buffet. And now
that was the start of the analogy.
What did the buffet have to do with it?
The buffet is all the Star Wars movies we have coming out.
Oh.
And then the crackers was Han Solo.
Oh. How come there's a butler bringing things out during a buffet?
Because that's Disney?
Disney's a butler?
Yeah. Butler of Star Wars foods.
All right, I need a flowchart for this. Dan, edit in a flowchart.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that happened. What else news-wise?
Jack Kirby is getting a Disney Legend Award, whatever the shit that means.
He's probably going to be in a Disney Legends video game where they have an NFC figure of him where you can scan him in. You can run around with Legos.
It'd be great if it was that and he would just be like, didn't care. He's just like smoking a cigar and like, you can't smoke here. And he's like, fuck you. So he burns him.
Yeah. And because he's old, like his character moves at like...
Well, he's dead, so he wouldn't be moving at all.
I mean, if they resurrected him, he'd still be pretty old.
He'd be 100.
Yeah.
That's what the Commodity Challenge is celebrating.
That's right. Forgot about that. I always forget Jack Kirby's dead.
Yeah, he's dead as shit, dude.
Yeah. I mean, because Stan Lee's alive, it's just like, well, fucking
Stan
anything
Lee's
can happen.
6 years younger than him.
I know, but because he's alive, like anything can happen.
Well, Stan Lee can't die.
Like Pegasuses can be alive because Stan Lee's alive. He's a miracle of science.
When Stan Lee dies, I don't know if I'm emotionally ready for that day.
I am, because I don't know, whatever. He represents a cameo to me.
Dan, if it wasn't for Stan Lee, modern comics would not exist.
I know, but fuck you. What else? In personal news, I was gonna bribe Anthony, but now it doesn't work. Because fuck you. I was gonna bribe him with WWE. I was gonna say that for every minute of Hellboy I make him watch, he gets to make me watch WWE for that much time. Any WWE, even the good stuff. But apparently current WWE is not good. So
no, it's become garbage again.
Yeah, so now I can't bribe him with it, motherfucker.
So
you can make me watch old WWE.
Yeah, we can watch Attitude Era WWE.
If you want to.
Make you watch WrestleMania X7, the best WrestleMania.
Yeah. So now that I actually have... Because in reality, whenever I fucking nerd out in front of you and you're like, oh, I can't be a part of this, I feel really bad inside, even though I keep going with it because I also hate you. So I'm like, damn it, I want Anthony to feel like he knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'll probably read Hellboy at some point.
But I also want you to watch the movie. Because you like Hellboy too. It's Avengers. It's literally Avengers.
The Sean Connery movie?
Yes? I guess.
Have you not heard of it? Yeah, there's a Nostalgia Critic review about it. You should know the thing I'm referencing.
Like illegally?
What?
You taught me to do that.
Oh, yeah.
To just randomly go, like illegally?
No, but it has to be something like, I just got married last weekend.
Like illegally?
Like, illegally?
You did that to me. I forget what it was.
I don't remember either.
And
I
I
think
just
you
like,
said-
for a minute, I was just like, what? Like, because I was truly like,
It may
did
have
I
been
do something illegal?
It may have been something dumb, like, I got a new EpiPen. What, like, illegally?
But yeah.
That's a really great comeback for. I think we may have talked about it on the show. We may have probably even talked about it on here.
Yes.
So it's a great comeback for like anything. Like, I just walked my dog. What, like illegally?
I'm waiting till like the perfect moment to use that in like a normal conversation with somebody.
Yes.
But so is it a truce? You can try to get me into wrestling.
It's not gonna work.
You can try to get me into wrestling.
Can I give up the fight before I even start? Because I know it's not gonna work.
But do you want to torture me at least?
Not really.
Motherfucker, can I show you fucking the Hellboy movies?
Yes, I've agreed to this on a multitude of occasions.
But you're just gonna be a dick about it, whereas I feel like if there's like equivalent exchange... Full Metal Alchemist logic, alright? We're not doing that bullshit at the end. How about I give you 100%, you can be 100%? That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's not science.
I have not read or seen Full Metal Alchemist.
And it's the end where him and Winry hook up, it's gay. But,
What?
What?
I thought they were brothers.
Winry's a girl.
You're a girl.
They're kind of brother-sister, but unrelatedly. Because their parents died and they
Isn't
took
the
them
suit
in.
of armor brother?
Suit of armor is her boob. Like illegally.
You can't just throw it in like it's a fucking sprinkles on shit. Like it doesn't just go anywhere.
Like sprinkles. Like illegally.
Yeah, you can just throw it on anything. Because as we all know, people put sprinkles on everything.
Yeah, I don't.
Have you ever had sprinkled bacon?
Is it a thing?
No.
Gross. It's gross that it's not a thing.
Why don't we just talk about because Comic-Con's still coming up, so no real news has happened like ever.
Yeah, really. Oh shit. Do they live stream all the panels for that?
Yeah.
No. Well, not all of them.
Most of them.
Do those Dark Horse have a panel at that?
I don't.
Not that I would watch it. Not that I have a problem. Go fuck yourself.
This week on Marvel, we have Guardians of the Galaxy 4, America number 4, Steve Rogers 18, Daredevil 22, Doctor Strange 22, Iceman 2, Invincible Iron Man 8, Luke Cage 2, Man-Thing 5, Monsters Unleashed 3, Nick Fury 3, Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 1, Royals 4, Secret Empire, Brave New World number 2, Secret Empire Underground 1, Silver Surfer 12, Spider-Man 2099 24, Star Wars Darth Maul 4, Star Wars Darth Vader 2, Mighty Thor 20, Ultimates 2 8, USA Avengers number 7, Weapons of Mass Destruction Alpha number 1, and X-Men Gold number 6. You have anything to say?
That was just Marvel, right?
Yeah.
I do have one thing to say. My foot's bleeding.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. It's kind of gross.
Coming out this week, we have All-Star Batman number 11, Aquaman 25, the ultimate comic book.
Oh my god, we gotta pick that up. Wait, that's this week?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh man, because like everything ties into it.
Nothing ties into it. It's literally just like
You said Trinity's continued in it.
Yeah, because I just flipped to the back.
Oh, you thought it was continued in Trinity. All right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Batman 25, Batwoman 4, Bombshells 29. I think that's the last issue. Yeah, it's the last issue.
Yeah, because they're doing the sequel to Bombshells, right?
Yeah, Bombshells
Deluxe.
Pacific or whatever the fuck the name is.
Bombshells, Girls Gone Wild.
That's basically the joke.
Yeah. God damn it.
That Raven statue got sold from our store, and it makes me sad.
I know. That was a cool statue
That
of
statue's
boobs.
but it's awesome.
I know, it was an awesome boob statue.
You shut up.
I really it was legitimately a fantastic statue that got sold. I just liked walking by and being like, hey, it's Raven.
And that's just so Raven.
She's in high school, which is creeping me out, actually.
Well, pre-Flash, pre-new 52, she's like 20-something.
Yeah. We'll go with that, Raven.
Green Lantern's 25, Green Arrow 25, Harley Quinn 22, Injustice 2-4, Justice League 23, Roadrunner / Lobo Special number 1, Nightwing 23. I don't know why I said 3 because the thing went all the way down. Super Sons 5. Oh fuck, I didn't pick up Super Sons, but I don't really give a shit.
Do you not?
No,
You Miss Marvel
I Miss Marvel it.
Yeah.
Should we tweet you, Willow Wilson, the term Miss Marveling it?
Yes. Although I'm sure she'll appreciate that you don't read her book anymore.
I read on Unlimited.
Yeah.
I'm just 6 months behind. Super Sunstrut. So yeah, you don't make any money for the money you make from selling copies of books. Yeah, you don't make that from me.
Yeah. Wow. It's a super nice thing to say.
Superman 25, Teen Titans Go 22, Odyssey of the Amazons number 6, Trinity 10, Wonder Woman Tasmanian Devil number 1. IDW has Adjectiveless G.I. Joe that you pick up.
Yes.
Image Comics has...
Oh, no. Don't forget. Oh, yeah, Revolution number 2.
Image Comic has, of course, Shirtless Bear-Fighter number 1.
Which none of us picked up. Wink, wink.
Dark Horse has nothing. Actually, Black Hammer 10. And that's pretty much it.
Cool. What'd you pick up this week?
You go first.
Okay, well, I picked up a lot of things.
Okay, fine then. I'll go first.
Oh, well, fuck you. Now I'm going.
No, Nightwing.
I'm in the mo.
And Superman.
His is bag and board because he's fucking cool.
And Guardians. And Batman. And Wildstorm. And Daredevil. And All-Star Batman. And All-Star X-Men Gold. An All-Star Batwoman. An All-Star Spectacular Spider-Man Peter Parker. An All-Star Trinity. An All-Star Silver Surfer number sad.
Bling bling bitches, Trinity. That
continues in Aquaman.
Yeah. What did I get this week? This isn't involved. I finished Ape Sapien, so I had it on here. I don't know why.
What else did you get?
Oh boy. So I got Batman number 25.
Yeah.
Shirtless Bear-Fighter number 1. Toilet paper. That is one of the greatest things ever made by human beings.
It's amazing.
I fucking love that book. Darth Vader number 2. Nightwing number 23. All-Star Munch number 11. Trinity number 10. Batwoman number 4. Adjectiveless G.I. Joe number 6. And the thing that I'm all caught up in now, Black Hammer number 10. Did you get Black Hammer?
No.
Fuck, I bent the cover.
Put it in a bag of board immediately.
It's all folded, though. It has a fold line through it. That sucks. Silver Surfer number 12. Green Arrow number 25. And we're not done yet. There was a reprinting of Hellboy number 12, the finale to Hellboy, even though there is a trade after it. It's just a bunch of random issues. I don't know why they didn't do that before that trade, but whatever. And the thing I'm really upset about with myself, Hellboy Library Volume 5, which is the nicest thing I've held in my fucking hands in my entire life.
It passes the hardcover test, is definitely.
Yeah, but it's also a soft cover if you rub it gently.
Because it's like velvet
Yeah.
or like weird shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love this thing. And this is fucking The Wild Hunt, so look how fucking awesome it is, Anthony. Edward Gray's in it, and all the fucking people that I like. Fucking, there's fucking Mixelplix.
And it's like double-sized pages.
Oh, I don't think it's double sized, but
It's about double-sized.
and I think this is what the book they're doing for the movie, because I totally forgot when what's his name, David Harbour tweeted out that panel from Hellboy because he was announcing what movie he was announcing that he was being Hellboy. He took a panel from The Wild Hunt.
Neat.
So I think he might be doing that, because why else would he be reading The Wild Hunt? Maybe just because he had to read all of them. I don't know. What do you want to do first?
You should talk about Shirtless Bear-Fighter.
Oh, God, yeah. Yes, thank you. This is the best fucking thing I've ever read in my entire life. It's as ridiculous as it sounds.
Yes.
A bear gets loose in New York City or something. No, it's just called Major City, actually.
Metro City.
Yeah. Then people are out in the woods, and then Shirtless Bear-Fighter with a very big censored out dong. I did not do that in post. Comes over and beats up a bear that was attacking them. And of course they go all into the censoring because, like, if you look right there, his dong's just flopping. Whoops, inversed. His dong is just censored the fuck out, but they made his dong very long. Of course they keep in all the hair, which is weird. And his beard's crazy big. And then a chief guy comes up and is like, yo, we need you, Shirtless. Because his first name is Shirtless.
Shirtless, his last name being Bear-Fighter.
And then this girl's with him. And they go inside to eat with him.
His bear house.
Yeah, his bear house is called his bear house. And he's eating flapjacks.
No, they brought him flapjacks.
Yeah. And the girl's like, whoa, why are you eating so many pancakes? And he's like, what did you call them? And he's like, they're flapjacks. Called them flapjacks.
She didn't know, Shirtless. She didn't know.
She didn't know. And then the chief's like, here, entertain yourself. So he pulls out his phone. It has
YouTube videos.
Has a cat video. And she's like, oh, it's a kitty. And the bear's like blowing up the fucking major city. Then they to convince him, they bring in a world supply of flapjacks and the fucking syrup, and he like has to do like a test on it. He does like a flipping through it test, and he's like, these are quality, but he turns it down, and so they leave, and they're like, they go through his past. He was fucking Bigfoot.
Yes. He's also a baby with a beard and still a massive dong.
Yeah, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And there was a fucking society of bears. They're like human beings.
But then the bears ate his wife.
And yeah, and
so he kills all the bears.
And the evil bear, his name is Brother Bear, which is the greatest thing ever.
So then he kills them.
Yeah. Yeah, he kills his wife. And then they're like, wait. Yeah, and he has a big splash page, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden they're like, wait, what's that behind us?
It's the bear plane!
It's the bear plane! And he's like, I have changed my mind in normal action hero fashion. And he comes to Major City and beats up all the bears multiple bears are invading.
But then there's multiple bears.
And then they first off, Fuzzy Wipes, and the caption says, don't rub your ass on a tree like a dumb bear. If you live in America, you get those. I don't know if they're in other countries. I'm assuming they are. And then Brother Bear is having an evil dinner with the evil guy. I have no idea why. And then he's in the next issue.
Because he's evil.
Enter the Hillbilly Warlock. And then, yeah, it has the concept art with Mike Spencer. My dad. Nick Spencer's brother. Oh, Mike Spicer. My bad. And then the last page is the butt thing. Very happy about that. Gonna keep picking this up. I have a feeling that Fuzzy Wipes thing is how this started, because they also have it right there.
Probably.
Just somebody drew that, and they're like, we should make a comic out of this.
Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm not going to call it Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. That's too long of a title. But It's just Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm not a big fan of the art in this book. No offense to Auden Kubert, but it's just kind of weird to me. I'm just not really a fan of it. Other than that, it's a really good book, and there's a whole thing that happens in it. And at the very end, we get this part where this Mark Waid creation comes back.
Who is it?
Peter Parker's sister.
Oh, okay.
And that was a whole fucking ordeal, and because that means family business is canon.
What is the back of the... Oh, a Party City thing. I thought, like, Spider-Man came down, it was, like, staring at some kid, and it was like, Party City. It's not rapey at all. I kind of like the art in it.
I don't know. I'm not really a fan. I don't know really. I can't really express why.
Because you're lame?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you like classic Spider-Man and want, like, more to return to form that is classic Spider-Man, and is not just like a continuation of what it would be if you were reading, say, Renew Your Vows. I highly recommend picking up Spectacular. Would you like to go?
Cool. I'm gonna go with Green Arrow because you didn't read that. He's kind of Miss Marvel in Green Arrow.
I did Miss Marvel Green Arrow. I didn't even pick it up.
Yeah. So Ollie Queen is in jail now. Not Green Arrow, Ollie Queen. They're different. And they're like, yeah, you murdered a guy and stuff. And then his Republican friend is like saying things, and then this girl's saying things, and they're like, backstory time. And I don't know, Black Canary's beating up some people. And then what's her name shows up, new Red Arrow, but she's not, because he literally says she's not Red Arrow yet. And she shows up and she's like, I'm gonna bust you out. And he's like, nah. So she leaves, and the guard comes over, is like, why the fuck's the gate open?
Nah, fam.
And then he explains that Star City was founded on like the original, like, I don't know, what the fuck was his name? Like the original queen, who was also an archer. It was very strange. And then like this lawyer comes in. Apparently they knew each other though. Apparently, I don't know. Or no, they didn't actually. And then Diggle goes and beats up Ra's al Ghul for some reason. There's a lot of things going on in this book right now. And then he works with them. And then for some reason Green Arrow and this girl have like some romantic tension. I don't know why. He's like, I could tell you're a mom. She's like, how? And she's like, because you had a gummy bear stuck to your butt. And then they like both blush and they're like, ooh, we're word fucking right now. And then I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm reading the letters page.
Oh. And then he shows up to Anthony's house. That's Anthony's the character who likes Mountain Dew. That's your character. And he's like, he goes up to his mom and he's like, I'm so sorry for your loss. She's like, what are you talking about? He's right here. He's like, I thought you were dead this whole time, honestly. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to be your inside agent. And then Green Arrow and Black Canary meet up in a thing. Because, I don't know, he's out of jail for some reason. I don't know why. And then they're fighting things. I don't know exactly what they're fighting, actually. It's a good question. But they're still arguing. And then he calls her Pretty Bird. And she's like, don't call me that. And he's like, oh, that's right. We're not doing it anymore. And then later on, they're like, okay, well, you guys are insider agents, and I'm going to go on a vision quest or some shit. I don't know. And then she and Ollie are breaking up, but they're both like, we have feelings for each other, but we can't explain why. So they drive away, and they're both crying. Or he's not, because he's a dude. That's his thing. He's a dude.
And then Hard Traveling Hero.
Yes.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. And then there's like a psychic vision of the future, and it has all of the new arcs, including the Green Arrow, Green Lantern crossover.
Which starts next a few weeks.
Yes. Not next week, because next week's
The week after.
Yeah. The Hard Traveling Hero, which sounds like a gay porno, but whatever.
It's better than Hard Traveling Heroes, which was the original one.
What was the original one?
It was called Hard Traveling Heroes.
Oh. And then it teases, I don't know who she is.
Stars.
Yeah. It's the other pizza face. I forget. She might have already been in it. I just don't remember.
Do you like the movie Guardians of the Galaxy? Then you'll like this comic book. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
I don't want to spoil anything more of it, because you really should read it.
I don't know I didn't read this yet, but there's a backup in here. I don't
It's
know.
a Vertigo, just like preview.
Oh, okay. So yeah. The artwork's really nice though.
I'm going to rapid fire some stuff.
All right, we're going to save you.
This book was great. Superboy stopped being evil when his mom yelled at him. Literally, Lois Lane shows up in the fight, and Superman's like, Lois, stay back, he's gonna murder the shit out of you. And Lois is like, Jonathan Clark Kent, if you don't stop misbehaving right now, I'm gonna slap the fucking shit out of you. And he's like, I'm sorry, Mom.
That's really funny, actually. Is you literally say it like a mom?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
And then the best part is Manchester Black's consciousness ends up in a cow.
I don't know who Manchester Black is.
This guy.
Oh, okay.
And then John and that girl from the first issue They hold hands in a tree again. But this time the tree branch doesn't break.
I thought she was evil.
No, she's not.
Oh, she was acting pretty evil before.
She was, but she's not.
Okay. Black Hammer.
Nightwing!
Okay.
Do you like Nightwing? This is a Nightwing book for you.
They're breaking up.
Shut up.
I'm gonna go Black Hammer.
Wait. Wildstorm. I haven't read it.
I can't really talk about this right now, but Black Hammer, this issue is really good. Just to, in general, talk about Black Hammer, I love this. They're on the second artist now, but I think it's a different artist.
It looks the same to me.
But the colors are by Dave Stewart, who is my favorite colorist. So that's cool. And Jeff Lemire is one of my favorite writers. And there was a major plot twist in the last book, which I cannot spoil for Anthony. It's way too big. And there are big plot twists in this book that I can't spoil for Anthony because fucking my emotions. My emotions hurt. This is one of my favorite books out right now. So,
Batwoman. Do you like Kathy Kane not boning the question? This is the book for you. Do you want them to? Do you want?
They're gonna bone.
Do you want eternal hope that eventually they're gonna bone? Buy this book.
Yeah, because they're gonna. I haven't read this book yet, but I like the paper it's printed on because I'm not caught up in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. It's IDW paper. It's really nice.
Daredevil. Do you not know what's going on? Neither do I, because I don't really read it. All-Star Batman. Do you like thick cover stock and me not having read it? X-Men Gold. X-Men Gold still good. A lot of people like, oh, Blue's the proper X-Men book. Like, Gold's a piece of shit. I like Gold better than Blue.
Darth Vader, number 2. Darth Vader, he's still on his quest to find a lightsaber, and in the beginning, he goes up to a rebel camp, and they're holding like a big stock of lightsabers, and he kills everybody, and then he does it with the lightsaber though, but then when he's done with the lightsaber, he just drops it because he's like, I gotta kill a Jedi to earn my lightsaber. And that's what he does through this whole thing, and then a really cool twist happens where some guys throw a grenade at him and he has to hold it with the force, and they're like, we know the Jedi limitations in Australian voice because that's what their voice actor is, number 4. And they're like, so we can literally just like hog tie him while he's holding this thing because there's no way he can do anything. And he's like, you fools, I'm no Jedi. And then he turns around and he's like, I'm fucking better than a Jedi. So he just kills them.
Nice.
And while holding the thing. And he blows up the wall. And then he finds out there is a Jedi left. This guy, I have no idea who he is.
Let me see.
I don't think he exists yet. I think he's a
he
new guy.
exists yet either.
But he worked for the Senate. But he unlike everybody in the Senate, literally this whole book has just been retconning the stupid shit from the prequels. This character, they explained his character as, but he doesn't do any of the political shit with the Senate. He just fights people. He literally is just a warrior. And I'm like, well, that's exactly what we wanted, so that's perfect. So I love this book. I was nervous going in with the new writer, but I actually really like it. So glad it exists.
Batman's good.
Batman. It's the war of jokes and riddles.
Do you agree with Batman being good?
Yep. I don't really like the Riddler that much right now, though. He's kind of boring.
You're kind of boring.
He's just a hot guy, and he's just like, yeah, I had a hot... it's like when an obnoxious like Tool YouTuber puts on like a slightly nerdy hat, and he's like, I like nerd things now. Doesn't that make me hot? Like, you're not a nerd. You're just wearing like a fucking Superman hat. That doesn't make you a nerd.
Only Mark Waid's allowed to wear Superman hats.
Well, I mean, you're allowed to wear Superman hats, but you have to look ugly as shit.
All right.
You have to be fat-ish at least.
The opening few pages of this book is great.
Yes. Oh yeah, the fucking opening in this book is fantastic. This whole book was really good. I'm just saying, like, kind of wish the Riddler had more question marks on him. But yeah, it's a very Batman-y intro. I like it. I like how the Batman writing has been kind of... I mean, they're kind of going for a PI thing, but it's been like slightly art housey PI, and I kind of like that.
Yes.
Art housey noir. Describe it more than that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's really good. Did I not finish this book?
That's Aquaman.
Oh, okay. This is the backup to Aquaman.
Or is it?
Yep, it is. I was confused for a second. Every goddamn DC thing has a backup to Aquaman in it. It's weird.
Do you like being sad?
Silver Surfer's officially ending.
Yeah, Dan Slott confirmed it.
Yep.
And Mike Allred confirmed it to me on Twitter.
I wonder, I don't think any news companies follow Silver Surfer, but did anybody quote your tweet in a news article?
No.
Oh. If it was a bigger book, they would have. That would have been funny, though. You've been like, whoa, I'm on Forbes.net or whatever.
And that's for net savings.
Yeah. Her dad died, and she's really sad, and she's a girl.
You should, honestly, I don't want to spoil any of this, because you basically have to read all of Silver Surfer for this to have any poignance.
But it's a really sad book.
I just want to show the people this. Hang on.
Turn on the brightness on it.
Turn down the brightness, and then if you put it in night shift mode, it's easier to see.
You should still turn down the brightness even more. Okay, well, whatever. There you go.
Yeah, that's
the last.
That's just fucking heartbreaking.
In the next issue, they grow old together. They're going to do the Futurama thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you look at that, they grew old together, or whatever. And he became a planet.
He's now Ego.
Yep. This is going to be sad as shit.
Right?
Yeah. Fuck, I really like that book. I'm sad it's ending.
I'm sad, and I feel like it's gonna. I feel like this run on Silver Surfer is gonna be like the Mark Waid's Daredevil of Silver Surfer,
And then nobody can ever do Silver Surfer
where
again.
it's gonna end definitively.
This was supposed to be the last issue, but they asked if they could do 2 extra issues.
Wait, where'd you read this?
Dan Slott said it.
Oh,
Yeah. So, yeah, that's.
I mean, Dan Slott writes Amazing Spider-Man, and Amazing Spider-Man's still Marvel's best-selling title. So honestly, he should just be allowed to do whatever secondary book he wants.
Yeah, really.
Because he said many times he gave a lot more of a shit about Silver Surfer than he did about Spider-Man.
Yeah. So that's good.
It won an Eisner, though. It should be allowed to go on forever.
Yeah.
Norrin, you won!
That was, yeah. That's rad.
That ever show you that picture off of Mike Allred's Twitter?
What?
Of him trying to hand a Silver Surfer action figure the Eisner statue? Norrin, you won! And he is just not taking it because it's an action figure.
That's funny. Well, what comes out next week, buddy?
That's a good question.
Old pal. Buddy, old pal!
Then you want to get food because I'm fucking starving.
I'm really hungry, yeah. We're going to go for the third day in a row. Weeks are days now.
Next week, we have Cable 2, Edge of the Venomverse #1, Jean Grey 3, Secret Empire 5. God damn it, gotta re-add Secret Empire on my fucking pull list. Star Wars Dr. Alpha #8. Star Wars Droids Unplugged #1. It's BB-8 versus R2-D2. Only one can survive.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Is that actually the fucking plot? What? Collecting 3 stories?
They're all standing together in one cover.
That's weird. I have no idea what that probe is.
Droids Unplugged sounds like a porno.
It does. It really does.
Star Wars Poe Dameron 16, Amazing Spider-Man 29, Defenders #2. I'm excited as shit for that.
Is BB-8 he or she?
BB-8?
Yeah.
It's a robot, so it's a nothing.
They called R2-D2 a guy.
I think BB-8's a he.
I think. I feel like they referred to it as a her, though.
I don't think they did.
I don't know, whatever. I don't care.
It's a robot, so it does not have a gender,
Yeah.
as it's a robot.
Whatever. C-3PO clearly has a gender.
Yeah, he's fucking anamorphized.
He was made for sex.
He was not.
Oh, come on. Luke clearly made him to get some boingo oingo.
He didn't make...
He went in the past and made him.
No, fucking Anakin made
Secret Wars.
Fuck, you're right. And did I finish reading the Marvel ones, or did you just distract me?
I think I just distracted you.
Did I get to... Okay, Punisher 13 and X-Men Blue 6.
Oh, okay. DC.
Action Comics #982, Batgirl 12, Batman Elmer Fudd #1, Detective 959, Jonah Hex Yosemite Sam 1. I might have to get Jonah Hex Yosemite Sam.
The fuck is Batman Elmer Fudd gonna be?
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting jokers.
That's amazing.
Supergirl being super number 4, Flash 5, Hellblazer 11. Is that the new writing team or is no? I think Hellblazer gets a new writing team for 12.
Oh, did not know.
Wonder Woman 25, which is not Greg Rucka. Nope. This is Greg Rucka's final issue, Wonder Woman, and then he's leaving next issue.
Cool.
Image has nothing.
My dog's barking.
IDW has Clue number 1. What? I might have to get Clue,
I don't want to get Clue.
but it looks cool.
The game's fucking boring.
I love Clue. Fuck
I
you.
hate Clue.
Have you ever played it correctly?
No, because I was like 5 and I didn't play anything correctly.
Where you actually murder someone,
Did I murder somebody?
like in real life?
I might have a few times. I've murdered a few peeps. Not really.
Ghostbusters 101 4, Kill Shakespeare, The Past is Prologue 3. I don't know what the fuck that is. Why am I reading shit? Nothing really of interest from IDW. Did I look at Image? Yes, I did. Dark Horse has Elf Quest, The Final Quest, number 20.
I don't know anything about ElfQuest. Was there anything else that I cared about?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
I think you're being a dick.
There's nothing there.
You liar. Mass Effect Discovery number 2 variant. I don't know anything about that. Sure. Whatever.
And then I went all the way down to the bottom, so there's no way we'll ever get back up.
Nice.
If you click on the other tab, Tales from the Crypt Horrorcide number 1 comes out.
That's random.
Neat.
I don't care about it. My dog's barking like a douche.
Yeah, so we're going to end the show while he's barking because he's being a dick.
Okay. Bye.
Good night, everyone.